This week, the NASCAR community lost one of its greatest competitors. Kyle Busch, a two-time Cup Series champion, passed away Thursday at 41 years old. The legendary driver had been battling severe pneumonia that progressed into sepsis. Until just days before his death, he was still competing, still pushing himself to win. His sudden passing shocked the racing world and left his rivals searching for words to honor his memory. Kyle Busch was one of the most decorated drivers in NASCAR history. Hundreds of race wins, 2 Cup Series championships, and a career spanning decades of competition at the highest levels. But Busch was more than statistics. He was a transformative force in NASCAR, a driver whose intensity, skill, and relentless approach to competition influenced an entire generation of racers. On the track, Busch was known for his aggressive driving style. He talked trash, engaged in heated rivalries, made dangerous passes, and refused to back down from any competitor. He wasn't there to make friends, he was there to win. That intensity defined his career. For Busch, victory wasn't just important, it was everything. His willingness to push every boundary made him one of NASCAR's most memorable figures. What made Busch truly special was his impact on the drivers around him. His presence on the track forced every competitor to raise their game. Drivers had to be faster, sharper, and more daring when Busch was racing. His relentless determination pushed the entire NASCAR community toward excellence. Everyone who competed against him became a better driver. That's his ultimate legacy, not just his own wins, but the standard he set for the entire sport. In the weeks before his death, Busch developed a lingering, persistent cough. This wasn't something he could simply manage or push through, it was substantial enough to affect his racing. During one race early this month, Busch radioed his team asking for medical help. That single action revealed how serious things had become. A driver requesting a doctor during a race is extraordinary and signals genuine distress. Most athletes would have taken that as a sign to rest and recover. But Kyle Busch was never most athletes. Despite his lingering cough, despite the warning signs, Busch continued racing. He had a competitive mindset that overrode concerns about his health. It's a testament to his determination, but also a tragic reminder of the pressures drivers face in professional racing. They don't sit out easily. On May 15th, while battling respiratory illness, Kyle Busch competed in a Truck Series race. Despite feeling unwell, Busch climbed into his car and raced hard, and despite his pneumonia, he won. In the victory circle, he was interviewed about what the win meant. It would be his final race, though neither he nor anyone else knew it at that moment. That final victory feels almost symbolic of his entire career, pushing through adversity to achieve success. After winning on May 15th, Busch was asked to reflect on the victory. He offered words that now feel haunting. "You never know when the last one is going to be, so cherish them all. Trust me." He was talking about appreciating each racing victory, living in the moment, valuing what you have. Those words took on profound meaning just days later. Busch didn't know he was racing his final race, but something in him knew to cherish it anyway. The day before his death, Busch was at a General Motors facility in North Carolina preparing for Charlotte Motor Speedway. His condition deteriorated rapidly. An emergency 911 call came in reporting severe shortness of breath, overheating, and coughing up blood. Busch's pneumonia had progressed into sepsis, a life-threatening systemic infection where the body's immune response causes severe tissue damage. This progression from pneumonia to sepsis can happen quickly, sometimes within hours. Brad Keselowski, one of Busch's fiercest on-track rivals, posted a tribute that captured their complex relationship. Keselowski wrote, "I'd like to think that somewhere deep down there was an appreciation that we pushed each other to perform at the highest level, even if neither of us would have admitted it. It was a powerful acknowledgement of mutual respect beneath competitive warfare. Two rivals who pushed each other to greatness, now separated by loss." Keselowski also noted something crucial about Busch racing while sick. "There's no shortage of drivers that would love to take my seat if we weren't feeling well. I think every driver feels that pressure." In professional racing, sitting out isn't just about one missed race, it's about your seat potentially being taken by a younger driver. That competitive pressure to race through illness is immense and relentless. Kyle Busch's most famous rivalry was with Dale Earnhardt Jr., heir to racing royalty and one of NASCAR's most beloved figures. Their feud became legendary, intense competition between two drivers who refused to back down. In 2008, their rivalry came to a dramatic head. Earnhardt held the lead when Busch made an aggressive late-race pass attempt. The move sent Earnhardt spinning and crashing into the wall. Classic Busch aggression. What's remarkable is that over time, their fierce rivalry transformed into genuine friendship. Years passed, both men matured, and they found common ground. Their reconciliation is heartwarming, a reminder that even the fiercest competitors can find respect and friendship. When Busch passed away, the depth of their connection became clear. Earnhardt's response revealed how meaningful that transformation had been. In his response to Busch's death, Dale Earnhardt Jr. posted a heartfelt message. "Kyle was one of the greatest drivers in NASCAR history. No one can deny that," Earnhardt wrote. "I will never be able to make sense of this loss, but I am thankful that we had found a way to become friends." It was a fitting tribute, acknowledging Busch's greatness, expressing genuine grief, and celebrating their friendship. Kyle Busch's death represents a loss for the entire NASCAR community. He wasn't just another driver, he was a transformative presence. Every driver on the grid knew they had to be sharper, faster, and more determined when Busch was racing. He pushed the entire sport forward through competitive excellence. His influence on how drivers approach racing will be felt for generations. He changed NASCAR's culture and elevated its standards. Beyond wins and championships, Busch's legacy is about the impact he had on racing culture. He showed that you could be aggressive, controversial, and competitive while earning respect from peers. He proved that pushing boundaries and refusing to back down creates legends. Busch changed how drivers approach competition. His influence will shape NASCAR for decades to come. That's how true greatness is measured in sports. Kyle Busch's final race, that May 15th Truck Series victory, feels symbolic of his entire career. Racing hard, refusing to back down, pushing through adversity, competing with total commitment even while fighting illness. In that post-race interview, when he reflected on cherishing every victory, every moment, he was unknowingly delivering his final message. Kyle Busch changed NASCAR, transformed rivals into friends, and left an indelible mark on racing history. He will be remembered as one of the greatest competitors the sport has ever seen.